Yo Gen Z, what's up? Jackson Reed here, your daily dose of emotional truth bombs. Ever feel like you're drowning in a sea of feelings? Like you're constantly on autopilot, just reacting to everything instead of actually navigating life? Yeah, me too. But guess what? We can change that. It's all about emotional intelligence, fam. Knowing your emotions, understanding them, and using them to rock your world. And today, we're talking about a superpower you probably already have. Storytelling. No, I don't mean crafting epic fanfictions, though, that's awesome too. I'm talking about the power of using stories to understand yourself and connect with others on a deeper level. So, buckle up because we're diving into 5 game-changing takeaways that will have you feeling like a storytelling ninja. 1. Stories are your emotional GPS. Think about it. Every story we tell ourselves or others is basically a roadmap of our feelings. They reveal what makes us tick, what scares us, what excites us, and everything in between. Ever felt like you were stuck on repeat? Like your emotions were just looping around the same old patterns? That's because you're probably not fully aware of the stories you're telling yourself about life. Time to get introspective, fam. Write down those narratives, the good, the bad, and the messy, and see what pops up. You might discover some hidden gems about yourself. 2. Sharing is caring. When we share our stories with others, we build bridges of understanding. It's like saying, hey, I'm human too, and that vulnerability creates genuine connections. And let's be real, Gen Z craves authenticity. Those curated feeds can only go so far. Sharing your story, even the vulnerable parts, shows you're not afraid to be real, which is seriously refreshing in this world of filters and facades. 3. Empathy unleashed. Stories have this insane ability to transport us into other people's shoes. When you hear someone's story, you feel their pain, their joy, their triumphs, and their failures. This fosters empathy, the superpower we desperately need in a world that often feels divided. So, actively listen when someone shares their story. Put down your phone, make eye contact, and truly absorb what they're saying. You might be surprised by how much you learn about yourself and others through this simple act of connection. 4. Crafting your narrative. Remember, you're not just a character in life. You're the writer of your own story. By consciously choosing how you frame experiences, you can shape your narrative and influence your emotional well-being. Think about it like a meme. You could use the same image to create a funny caption or a super serious one. The words matter. So, when you're facing a tough situation, ask yourself, what story am I telling myself? Can I reframe it in a more positive light? Can I find the silver lining? 5. The power of storytelling for change. Stories have the power to inspire action, ignite social movements, and create lasting change. Think about your favorite activist or influencer. Chances are their message was delivered through powerful storytelling that resonated with people on a deep level. So, use your voice. Tell your story, share your truth, and let your words make a difference in the world. Okay, imagine this. You're at a party, feeling super awkward, right? You're just standing there like, do I know anyone here? Then, you overhear someone talking about their passion project. Maybe it's starting an eco-friendly clothing line or writing a sci-fi novel. Boom, you realize that you share a common interest and strike up a conversation. Suddenly, the party isn't so awkward anymore, right? That's the magic of storytelling. It connects us to others on a human level, even in the most unexpected ways. So, next time you find yourself feeling lost or disconnected, remember. You have the power to craft your own narrative and build meaningful connections through the stories you share. Look, emotional intelligence isn't about being some Zen master who never gets angry. It's about understanding your emotions, using them to your advantage, and showing up authentically in the world. And storytelling? That's one of the most powerful tools you have in your emotional arsenal. Remember, every story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. So what's your next chapter gonna be? Go out there, tell your story, connect with others, and make some noise. And hey, don't forget to hit that follow button, leave a review, and share this episode with your squad. Let's get the world talking about emotional intelligence, one story at a time.
This podcast is created with the help of advanced AI to deliver thoughtful affirmations and positive messages just for you.